Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Unparalleled Universe, and today I'd like to share with you 5 movie characters that I think that Mezco should make in their 112 collective line. And if you follow my channel or my Instagram or anything like that, you know that I'm a big fan of the Mezco figures, and you know, it's always fun to speculate and make wish lists and things like that, so I just wanted to do this real quick. Honestly, I really don't think that Mezco would ever touch most of these. There's a few on there that I could kind of see that they're in the realm of possibility, but this is completely just for fun, and you know, it's just a little list. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, so let's get into it. So the first one on my list is Indiana Jones, and in my opinion, this is a no-brainer. I think the Mezco should jump all over this. This is one that I think is kind of realistic for them. I don't know about licensing or anything like that, but I think that this one would sell like crazy for them, and I think that it would be really good for them just in general. And it's kind of cool because if you've seen the Hot Toys version, to me Mezco's always been just like a scaled down version of Hot Toys. So if you've seen the Hot Toys version of Indiana Jones and just imagine that in 6-inch, that would be dope. Like, there's nothing, that would be awesome. Who wouldn't want that? And you could also do like a couple different versions of the character. You could do the Temple of Doom version or the Raiders of the Lost Ark version without having to change too much and without too much reworking, so you could jump back and forth between there. And you know, there's definitely a bunch of cool accessories you could include. You could include just like random artifacts, or you could include the idol, you could include his gun, the hat, and all that cool stuff. There's just a lot of cool things that you could do for Indiana Jones, so I think that one's a no-brainer for Mezco. They should be all over that. Now, number 2 on my list is Jack Sparrow from the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. And again, to me, this is a no-brainer. I think that if Mezco ever decided to do Jack Sparrow, that it would sell like crazy. I'm sure people that weren't even into action figures would want to pick that up, because there's just so much detail that you could put into Jack Sparrow. He has all kinds of different stuff going on with his different outfits. You don't even need to like focus on a specific movie. And I know that like the Pirates movies have kind of fallen off, and Jack Sparrow is kind of goofy and he wasn't as cool as he was in that first movie, but just because how awesome he is in that first movie, I'd want a figure. And I know there's a few different options out there. You got the Revoltech one, and Figure Arts is coming out with one pretty soon, and then also Diamond Select is going to have one pretty soon. So there's a lot of choices in the 6-inch, 7-inch scale, but I think just because the way that his outfits look, that Mezco would kill it with the Jack Sparrow figure. He would just look awesome in every way. And again, I kind of want to reference the Hot Toys version of Jack Sparrow, because if you've ever seen that, it looks awesome, and how cool would that be in a 6-inch scale? So yeah, that's number 2 on my list, Jack Sparrow. Just a fair warning, I think that most people are going to disagree with my next 3. So let's jump into number 3, and that would be Eli from the Book of Eli. And the reason I'm throwing him on here is because I just love the way he looks. And maybe even, I think he might even look better as like a 3A figure. But definitely I think Mezco would kill it, especially looking at like Nightmare Batman and Old Man Logan. They could definitely nail like the post-apocalyptic look. And if you're not familiar with this movie, that's what this movie's about. It's like, you know, Denzel Washington running around in a post-apocalyptic world. And, you know, he's like in survival mode. He has like backpack full of crap. He has like an iPod that he runs around listening to all the time. He's always got a Bible with him, and he's got a couple cool weapons. He's got like a machete, he's got a bow and arrow, and then he's got a couple of guns, I believe, and or maybe not. I can't remember if he had guns. He might have been one of those he doesn't want to use guns kind of guys, but I don't know. Either way, he'd make for an awesome looking figure, and he's pretty much just a bunch of ragged clothes and Denzel Washington and some sunglasses. So that would be pretty easy to make, and I think that Mezco would do an amazing job. So next on the list would be Rick Deckard from Blade Runner. And I think this would be really simple for Mezco. All you would need is like a shirt with a funny pattern on it, a tie, an overcoat, and a pair of pants, a gun, you know, maybe like an empathy test kind of setup thing, and like an origami unicorn, and you'd be good to go. And then you could maybe even give him like a beat up alternate head. But yeah, he would be pretty simple, I think, and I think they would do like a really good job. And it kind of sucks because Blade Runner is one of those movies that pretty much got no action figure love. I don't think there's any Rick Deckard figures out there, none that I know of. I know that NECA has the license to make the figures for the new movie, and I really hope that they make some figures from the old movie, but we'll see. I mean, hopefully they do, but yeah, you never know. But I would love it if Mezco made a Rick Deckard. That'd be awesome. Number 5 on my list, which is probably my most wanted out of all 5 of these characters, and that would be Bill the Butcher from Gangs of New York. And Gangs of New York is another movie that probably got no action figure love. I doubt there's much demand for action figures from this movie, but I would love a Build-A-Butcher figure. I'd buy every single version that they put out. He's one of my favorite movie characters. I definitely love him in his, like, you know, his battle getup that he uses at the beginning of the movie and at the end of the movie, where he just has that weird leather hat kind of thing on. I love a figure with that, you know, throw in a couple knives in there, throw in a couple like slabs of steak and like a dead rabbit or something. Man, you'd be good to go. I would love that so much. But yeah, I think he's a really cool looking character. You know, Daniel Day-Lewis definitely killed it with that. But it's a figure that deserves action figures in my opinion, but never got action figure love. I don't even think Hot Toys even tried to do this, and that'd be perfect for a Hot Toys figure too. So it's kind of crazy that they never did that. But yeah, I would love to see that one day, and I think Mezco would do an amazing job with that. So that's my little list of 5 movie characters that I think would be cool if Mezco did. I kind of wanted to avoid franchises and stuff like that. You know, I think like Harry Potter would be pretty cool. Of course, every single person that collects Mezco would love Star Wars figures, and they would kill that too. But you know, I kind of wanted to stay away from those kind of super obvious ones, because you know, I know everybody wants like a Mezco Darth Vader. That would be amazing, and that would be my most wanted out of everything. But you know, I kind of wanted to just pick, you know, 5 random movies that you could just get a figure just by itself. Any one of these 5, you could just have the figure by itself, and it would be awesome. You don't need like the whole, you know, 9 movies worth of characters to make it cool. But yeah, anyways, this is just for fun and stuff like that. Cool little wish list. Hope you guys had fun listening to this, and throw in some comments at the bottom. Let me know some movie characters that you would love to see from Mezco. And yeah, that's it. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that cool stuff. And thank you very much. Peace.